get right to it. Welcome to Cars and Coffee. Cars and Coffee Auction Featurette. I'm Turbo Timbo, and AKA Kolchak, the slot car investigator, and over there is, let me get the right angle if I can get him, the producer of this Cars and Coffee, Ryan the Millennial, the slot car driver and producer. And we are live at the, guess what, guys? A few of you are still coming on. Uh-oh. Okay, well, Ted, you may be right. Whoa, his chair just broke. We had to come out of the bunker this week. Brian had to take off to go to Vegas. He had a conference and out there in Vegas, so he had to split today. So you bet I'm always on time. That's my middle initial, Walter. Anyway, W for being on time. But this is Cars and Coffee, the auction featurette on Fridays from 3 to about 4:30. We try to get 15 minutes to each car that I do a featurette on and explore. We got Ryan over there. There's the producer. I'm just waiting for a few more to come online. Okay, we had 6 that came on and then 2 just dropped off. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand live streams and blogs. When 20 people are waiting, then when it goes live, there are only 10 watching. Well, I don't know how that happens, but anyway, we do what we can. Yes, and I have, for those that wonder about my hat, my hat has changed. As I mentioned last night with our auction at race night, this week at work in Indiana, I inadvertently went back to the back of the deer slayer and pulled out a water bottle, but I'd taken my cap off and put it on top of the roof of the car, and I forgot to get it when I got in the car, and I drove off, and I think it blew off the top somewhere down the road. I went back later in the afternoon and got on my bicycle and biked around. I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. So in the meantime, I got my Popeye Doyle hat, my pot pie hat on, and to get on with our show. We have a pretty good show today. You'll notice also that we are not down at the bunker below the pavilion, the massive pavilion on the Wayne City slot car raceway. We had to switch our positions. The producer needed to be down here at the store. The owner took off for Vegas, and so I had to bring all my equipment down. I had to get it all put in a truck and bring it all down. It was the lighting, the cameras, the cars. There's my painting I did. We're going to have a sale on that next week. I think we're going to do another sale. Cut the price down again. So get ready for it. And yes, Ted, I do have my, for you, Ted, I've got the Aurora HO slot car t-shirt, just like in the picture that showed. Here are the cars. We're going to do 5 cars today. 5 cars for the auction featurette. We're going to try to save time with the auction, so instead of doing 6 and stretching it out, thank you, Ted. It is a nice shirt. Who else came on board recently? We got Ryburn. Oh, yeah, Ryburn. I just talked to Ryburn. He hasn't seen my burn machine. The burn mobiles. I've raced that a couple of times, and that was really sweet. We got the right engine in there, Ryburn, and I call it my burn mobile. So we're doing well on that. I appreciate that car. It's really cool. Good point. Well, we'll enjoy the day. How's that? We'll enjoy the day. So we got 5 cars I cold checked all morning. Oh my gosh, it was a busy morning, busy last night. The auction was great. We had a lot of fun with the auction. You guys got a real steal on a lot of those cars. I was surprised. I was really, Monkey from Paris, SUS. What does SUS mean? You guys gonna have to help me. Remember, guys, I don't know slot cars. I don't like slot cars. I don't buy slot cars, but I can drive slot cars. Right, Don? I don't think Don's on right now. Oh, yeah. Monkey from Paris. Okay, I like Monkey from Paris. Yeah, we got some interesting cars. We got 5. We're going to go down to 5 because 6 seems to take a little bit more time than we have during the auction. But these are the ones that we're going to be doing. And I'm going to start off with the Tyco Pro today. Instead of waiting till the end, I'm going to start off with the Tyco Pro. And because I was surprised at some of the prices yesterday. Is that Paris, Tennessee? Yeah, Paris, Tennessee. I was surprised at some of the prices last night because I was expecting highs in some cars and lows in others, and totally contrary to what I had cold checked online, whether it was Yahoo, Google, Bing, DuckGoDuck, whatever. From now on, I'm just going to lay it out, and I want you guys to tell me what I should start the bids at. You can help me out because I'm done with the guessing game on prices. Because again, these are I find them historically unique and artistically unique. That's the only reason I get into this and like to examine it. But these are the ones that we're going to be doing. Yeah, the Volkswagen Beetle. So we've got the start off with the Lola, with the Tyco Pro, and then we have, this is the Mangusta. I think they call this the Mongoose. I think there was nicknamed the Mongoose too. What, Ted? It all depends on if 2 or more people want the same car. True, that's true. And then we have the, the Maserati. That's an old song. I got a Maserati GT. I think it was the Yardbirds song. It was an old blues song, I think, and the Yardbirds covered it. Then we have the Volkswagen Beetle, and then we have this little Candygram, which is kind of unique. Each one's got its little fascinating facets, and I'm going to go into those in great Kolchak detail. Got a Maserati GT, boom, boom, doon, 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 doon. What's the name of that song, guys? That's an old one. What funny name? Okay? Let's get into this. Producer, do you have anything any general big announcements this week, or for the weekend, or for the upcoming conference in Cleveland? Anything I should? Yeah, that's it. But then somebody else did it too. I ain't got you. I ain't got you. Got bum 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 bum, but I ain't got you. Anyway, all right. Where's Brian? Lost him. Okay, he's in Vegas. He's on his way out to Vegas. All right. Did you have any announcements, producer?
Nothing. Everything is great.
Okay. No. Everything is great. Oh, brother.
Until Tim comes in.
Until I come in. Okay, that's.
And then everything is terrible. It's too hot. It's disorganized.
I just said it was warm. I came in and just calmly said
did not.
It seems a little warm.
You said it was toasty. There's a heat wave. I think we're in the desert. I mean, it went on and on and on.
Guys got this. What's your favorite car? My favorite car? Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, definitely the Lola.
Is that my favorite car, the Lola?
I would think, right? Isn't it the sharpest one?
Well, because it's sharp doesn't mean it's my favorite. Just because knives are sharp, they're not my favorite utensil. I thought that was pretty funny. The Lola's intriguing, no question about it. I mean, UK, baby. In fact, it's kind of unique that everybody's talking about the UK right now with Prince Charles becoming the king. Oh, there's a clever picture up with him and his wife, and they look just like Bill and Jill. Anyway, I won't go there. I'm not going to go there. So let's, I got to turn this camera around. Let's turn the camera. Timbo, where's the Kolchak Mustang slot car? It is sold. What do you mean, where is the Kolchak Mustang? It's sold. Didn't it? The Mustang sold. That's sold. If somebody's asking where is it, it's gone. It's gone kapootsy. It's being shipped. I got a Maserati GT with snakeskin upholstery. I got charge counter gold bus, but I ain't got you. All right, Ted, we don't have to play the song all day. The Yardbirds did it too. Thank you, Ted. See, I know my music, Ted. That was in 64, 65. Ted, you don't have to bring up my age. Timbo for King lives the Kolchak. That's the Yardbirds. Remember Yardbirds? Jeff Beck was the guitarist for the Yardbirds going way back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was originally I can't think of who it was originally written by though. So I think it's an old blues song. Anyway, this isn't music theory class. Gosh, should have made some coffee. Don't forget that painting is for sale. My finger's bent. Don't forget that painting's for sale. Okay, that's it. No announcements. Let's get to it then. Let's get to the first one. I got to swing this around.
Go to the next one because we're already at 3:15.
Okay, you know what? Joe, I can't believe these people.
I'm just kidding. We're short of cars, so I actually got plenty of time.
Got a 15-minute introduction. Can I pull this plug out? Is this got enough? Can I pull that plug? Because I got to pull this thing around here.
Yeah, you probably could.
Is there enough battery?
Yeah, for a little while.
All right. Hopefully these people watch this show some other time because we don't have a big crowd right now. Let me see. I'm going to do some swinging and dancing, and you guys won't have to look at me anymore. That's for sure. And I got to pull this thing out. I'm going to hit that, and that's going to move this to the cars themselves. Right? Just hang in there, guys. It's like walking on a boat. Turn in. Hopefully I won't touch anything. It's going to break it. What's in my opinion? Does the pineapple go on pizza? Does pineapple go on pizza? Yeah, sure does. I love pineapple on pizza. Are you kidding me? Anything can go on pizza, guys. I don't know why people think something can't, but definitely bacon and pineapple for sure. Let me get this over here.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
All right. Here we go. Let's check this out. Oh, this is, oh, I can't wait to get into this one. I'm going to just let this sit right here, guys. Not just pepper. That's right, Ryburn. Absolutely not. Just pepper. Sorry, Ryburn. I like everything but the kitchen sink on my pizza, okay? That's green and olives, black olives, everything and anything. In fact, I try to find more things to put on pizza because that's what it's all about. It's a pizza, a pizzeria. And a pepperoni, a sausage, I'll go with buffalo, anything. Tastes delicious. Pineapple and bacon is delicious when it's heated together. If you guys ever tried, I've made a special pizza with ranch dressing and broccoli and with a little bit of pepperoni. Oh yeah, this is liverwurst. Well, you know what? That's a good question, Ted. Liverwurst on pizza, I have not tried that. I have not tried that, but I will take it. I will examine that idea. Okay, yeah, and broccoli is good. Monkey from Paris, I agree 100%. It's the best stuff. I love broccoli. I love yogurt, and not on pizza, but if you take a pizza pie, or I take flatbread. Okay, take flatbread. Okay, let's get into the cars, okay, before these guys get mad at me. Okay, we got it. I see it's clear as a bell. This thing is a gem. I'm gonna go right down I'm starting right off with the Tyco Pro, guys. This is a sweet one, and let's see if I can. And Ted, look at this. I even put a bookmark in the book. That way I can get right to it. But here's the picture of it's number 15, the Lola. It's blue. There it is in the Tyco book, where I get a lot of my information from. All right, you guys know that. I get a lot of info from that. I also get a lot of info from the Beers catalog. Heart Full of Soul, Yardbirds, Clatton, yep, back page. Greenberg's Guide to Auto Slot Cars, guys. I get info from this too. Look, oh gosh, there's the guy. Well, there's one guy with a Jack Dempsey haircut. That looks awesome. Wow, that's artsy, buddy. But you can get this. We sell the Greenberg's Guide to Auto Aurora Slot Cars. And in fact, I love to show this picture. We sell it actually, remember? Online at Amazon. You can buy them for $81. Look at this, $81 on Amazon. And they're used, right? This is ridiculous. I took a picture of this from Amazon. Paperback 81 used. Well, here at ProTinkerToys.com, you can get this book brand new for only $19.99. $19.99. Yeah, he's heading to the gym. Yeah. $19.99. If you guys don't order one of these today, everyone that's watching, I don't know what to tell you. All right. So I'm gonna slip this over here, put this into the the book, and let's get into this first car. Watch the cross talking. Keep it down. My gosh, you can hear you guys all the way out here. This is the Lola 260. It's page 41. I just showed you in the book. Tyco Pro. The chassis is a Tyco Pro, obviously. You can see that from underneath. It's the bronze. It's not the black. All right. The AV is a 4, but I don't know what that means anymore. Availability 4. I think this thing is, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I might as well get right to it. This thing is in excellent condition. I'm going to use that term, excellent. I'm going to show you a couple of things why. There's and it's what's called the blue, red, white, and with the flag. It's the UK flag, the English flag. They always had a cool flag. And it's the Lola with the Lola sticker on the back here. The underbody itself, which is kind of cool. The underbody itself says right here along there, where this being brought. They're saying there's so much noise they can't hear me.
in the back.
Yeah, and you guys are loud back there. Yeah, that's what.
No.
It's called cross talking. Why did the bike fall? Looks shirtless. La 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 la. Hello, Lola. La 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 la. Yep, that's right. Guys, see, they could. Yep, because it was too tired. Oh my gosh! All right, it says right up in here. I want to stick with the game plan here and these cards. This one's this is cool. All right, it says made by Tyco in Hong Kong. That's the body. I should have said the body up in here in the body. And then in the rear, back here underneath, also it says just made by Tyco. So it's kind of cool how it's in here on the body, made by Tyco in Hong Kong, and then in the rear it's made by Tyco. It's kind of cool. All parts, get right to the point. Clint's on board. You guys came in late. Right off the bat, this thing's in excellent condition. The Boiled Peanut Gallery needs you to hold it down. See? Told you. Look at this. It's in excellent condition. Now, let me point some things out then. All parts are intact. First and foremost, one thing you'll spot if you're online and you're Googling or eBaying or checking things out, this part right here is missing. On most of, if not all, that I was spotting on eBay, on any place I looked and searched and cold checked, this exhaust pipe here was missing. And still the prices were high, okay? 50, 60. Averages were $50 to $60 ranges, and yet this part was missing completely. This is all intact. Everything is intact on this. The rear exhaust pipes, the engine pipes, these are kind of cool too. And then I noticed that some people have painted the inside of the engine pipes. Yeah, thanks, Robert. Just try to encourage. Oh my goodness. But the pipes were painted black on the inside. These are all still pure chrome, untouched. The roll bar, intact, untouched. The windshield, untouched, intact. Check out the helmet, the goggles, this thing, and even the little tarp, the water tarp, the rain tarp around the body. This thing is just in gorgeous, perfect, excellent condition. Show the front. Yeah, I'd have to go with that, Clint. It's clean. I was really surprised with this one. Compared to what I was seeing online too, this thing is clean as a whistle. Look at this. Look at that shine there. And I haven't even olive oiled this. I think you guys cringe when I say that. I don't really a lot of them. I just tinker with it. Look at that. And I hold these like this, guys. You guys like it. This is like you holding the car itself before you're bidding on it, before you're buying it. Spin it. I'll spin it. What is one noticeable thing as I've been spinning, showing this car off just for fun? What's one noticeable thing that you notice, or that I found out by cold checking? One little thing that's kind of different from the norm with these types of cars, or this type. Anybody want to take a guess? Now the chassis, as I'm talking, is a chassis here. These are called the button style blades. No, not the funky rims that I'm aware of.
Oh, it looks like a hot car.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Look at that. I like the paint job.
It's
Oh, it's a
beautiful.
flag.
Yeah.
Here, I got something.
I got arrested for down the Check out, nothing cut. The wheel wells, nothing cut or shaved. Nothing cut or shaved. These are what are called button style blades. Or no, wait, is it button style? What are those called? Oh, there's another word I found. Button style. There's the blade style, and these are the button style. And this is not the black, this is the bronze coloring. What is the one thing you've noticing with this? Anybody want to take a guess? We don't have a lot of viewers today. I'm wondering, I hope our time is a good time, because this is all we could do. First stage out of town. Any ideas? Anybody? Come on, Ted. You should know. What do you see here that probably isn't the norm, or what I noticed on a lot of the Lolas? Yes, Rich, you got it. Yes, Rich. What about the tires? One thing I noticed is they do not have what I gather they're called, or what you've called them, the white rear boots. I don't know why they call them boots, but they're white tires. A lot of these I saw online had white tires back here, just the white ones. This one did not have one. And what's interesting too is that the picture that's in the Tyco book had white tires on it. Let me just pull that up again, because I think that was kind of interesting when I cold checked that and saw that with that. Is that, look, I'll pull this back into the area here. See, that's got the white boots right there. So when they took the picture of this particular car, it had white boots on it also. I thought that was kind of interesting from what I've learned about. Is that thing blurred? Looks like it got blurred up. The white, all right. Pretty cool, huh?
Awesome. It's awesome. I love it. I wish somebody would buy that one for me so I can race that on race.
Okay, we don't race the Tyco Pros on that track that I'm aware of.
I will be making a Tyco Pro race night.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just going to race that all night long. And you guys can race whatever you want.
This is just in great shape. The average prices again, and this was with missing parts. Let me clarify that. Everything I was seeing online averaged from 50, 55, 54 to 60, 65. But they were all of them, each one of them, for those prices, had missing parts. And the
What's
most,
that one missing?
nothing.
What?
This is all intact, producer, all intact.
Nothing?
And the main one that was missing was the back exhaust pipe system. He does produce a good show. Actually, I'm the one that does all the work. I don't know why is he called the producer anyway? And the wing, yeah. You mean the spoiler here, this part here? I thought this was a spoiler. That part right there? Some of those, most of them had them. Most of them had them. This is just in gorgeous shape. The rear wing, I thought that was a rear spoiler. But, this was what was the most thing that was missing. Just, this thing is awesome. All right, let me get Clint off my chest, and then we'll just, and I like doing this because I like how Robert just hates it when I do it upside down. Oh, let's see what she does. There she goes. I can't get this thing to, it slips off. There we go, I'm just gonna do it that way. She's spinning. She sounds sweet too. Doesn't she sound good? I did what Ted said. I did do a little bit of oiling on the bushings. Oh, that thing is nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, sounds just as good as my Deer Slayer. Okay, this one's primo. This is primo. I'll tell you that right now. It's in excellent condition. I'm very, very pleased with this. Very satisfied with what we have here. So if you're into Tyco Pro, this is the only Tyco Pro we have in the grouping today. We had a Tyco Pro last week, but we did it at the end. I'm doing this one at the beginning. I wanted you guys to see this right off the bat. Look at that. This is something just to grab. Now the producer will run it. Ted would shelf it. But this is nice. Look at that angle. That's about, I think that's as much as I could cold check or I found out about these. I could pop this off and show you guys the body, but everything is in good shape. Everything's in its proper condition. And you heard it spin, so Clint's happy. Again, this is the Lola 260. Bring back movie night. Okay, Robert, we are right now doing slot cars, okay? We're not even, I'm not even going into movies. This is the Lola 260, 1973. Oh my goodness, 1973. I wonder what album came out in 73 for the Kinks. Or Raymond Douglas Davies. Okay, let me put this one away. No more questions. There she is. There she sits. She is hot and ready to run. If you're into Tyco Pro. I'm going to put this baby up into the ramp. I'm going to bring back the next one. Bring down the next one. A little surprise here. This one again, boy, I really did some cold checking on this one. This one's, no, this one was not, I did not olive oil the Lola, okay? I did some heavy duty cold checking, on this one. This is fascinating. And this is another blockbuster. These are all, I always say that, these are always blockbusters, and these are great. I get too excited about some of these cars because of their history, because of their historical aspect, because of their artistic aspect, because of just the little things that are fascinating about things. I think I had a sneeze coming. This is on page 41. Now, this is going back to the Aurora AFX slot cars. This is the on page 41 of the Beers catalog, and it's the Mangusta. The Mangusta, 1969 to 1972. Kolchak looks oiled up. Yeah, I'm oiled up, that's for sure. Lost my hat. This is 1969 to 72. My goodness, I graduated from high school in 69. And in 70, I drifted to the East Coast. Oh my goodness, 69 to 72. This is just a body. And it's called, though, it's a nickname, which was interesting. In the Beers catalog, they don't mention the word mongoose. But everywhere I cold checked, everywhere I looked, eBay, Amazon, Bing, all the places, when somebody put the title of the car up, the Mangusta, what they also put in parentheses, the mongoose. Now, you guys can tell me why or clarify for me. Where's SVR and what's the other one? Automotive. Some of you guys have some good answers for me.
High build automotive.
What is it?
High build automotive.
High build?
Is that what it is?
High build? Auto build? Auto build automotive? but it's a mongoose. So I don't know what a mongoose is. Oh, I know what a mongoose is, but why is it in parentheses mongoose, but it's not in the beer's catalog? Nobody's responding. I think they've all fallen asleep. We're losing. How can we be losing? Okay, got 18 viewers. Give me 8 more thumbs up just to get something going. Maybe it's the afternoon. Everybody's sleeping. Clint's sleeping. Oh my gosh, Rich thinks he wants a free quid. Oh my goodness. This is okay, this is yellow. It's the yellow. This is nice. This is fascinating. It's one piece. Is it a lotus? No, it's a mongoose. A Mangusta mongoose. Yellow has a 4 rating. I don't think 22 years ago I had a 4 rating with the rest of the Mangusta cars. Di Tommaso Mangusta wasn't on the beer's catalog, and nobody ever mentioned that other name. I'm just going to show you. I'm going to give you a spin here as I talk. One-piece molded body, and the one-piece molded body also includes the front and rear bumpers. The front, okay, here, and the rear bumpers are all one-piece molded. Now, what's interesting and was brought to my attention as I cold checked is the overall windshield is huge, a very large windshield, and it is just beautiful. It's a tinted green. This is considered a tinted green, but check out the quality. It's just untouched. It's gorgeous. I'm trying to give you angles so you see the sheen on this. All right, look at the sheen on this. So it's really, really every other feature in this piece. Oh, okay. Thank you, Filthy Animal. That clarifies it. Mangusta is Italian for mongoose. Oh, my goodness. There you guys help me out so much. This car is in excellent condition. It's just gorgeous. Except, as you probably have spotted it, right in the front, there's a nick right there. See that little nick? Nick on the front hood. Okay, now this is what's even cooler because I really cold checked that. Yeah, good job, Filthy. That was awesome. Thank you very much. I don't speak Italian, so that was really helped me out. Now check out the nick, okay? I'm going to try to get a close-up. I was going to take a couple of pictures of other cars that were online, that were being sold and auctioned. You can't tape while that's cross-talking.
I gotta get there.
I understand. I was just kidding.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Well, you need employees.
You should have just done it down there. Darn it.
With me.
I can't.
Well, that producer has to be with the
Sorry, guys.
production.
If you guys are waiting shipments, it's on pause till we get this show.
Okay, we can just shut the show down. Okay.
All right, guys, we're just gonna shut down. We gotta get some shipments.
Check out. Okay, so this nick. Now this is what's fascinating. I want to get a little pointer if I can get a little teeny pointer. Every car that was online, and this is. Listen to me very carefully because this was fascinating. In fact, I've got to show this guy again because it was so fascinating. I cold checked this like crazy. I cold checked it. All right. This nick here, right there. Everybody had it on their car. All the cars that were being sold or auctioned, I could not find one car that did not have a nick. What was even more fascinating is when I looked at the nicks on these cars, especially the yellow cars, you see this little line? Let's see if I can get this. Is that hopefully not blurry? You see this little line right there? That little crack or whatever you want to call it? Every car I saw had the same thing. I thought one time when I was looking at one of these cars that this car itself had been online or was being sold because it had almost the identical angle of this contour. That's what's called a contour line. Now some could say gestural if there was motion to it, but this is a contour line moving out into this direction. All of the other cars had the same thing. It was interesting. So when this thing nicked or bumped, It had this little line. There was one other car I spotted that had a couple of almost very minute little chips. Little chips, like 3 of them, if I remember correctly, across here, across the hood. And it included the box. It had the Mangusta box, the Mangusta and the Mangusta box. That's where I found the name. And the instruction pad in it. There was an instruction manual inside that box. It was going for $150. Now, again, with the box, the instructions, and I looked at the car because they had taken it out of the box, and it had like a nick here and a nick here and a nick here, but not as deep as this one. All the other ones I saw had a deep nick here, had this little contour line drifting over, all on the front hood. I just thought that was fascinating. Fascinating. I think I put everybody to sleep. Now they're all talking in some foreign language. Yeah, it was dead center. I'm not sure why, how it happens or could happen. I thought it may have been a hood ornament. And I got on it broke off, but then I looked on the Beers catalog and it's pretty smooth across there. I'll look again. I could look again in the Beers catalog. Ted, check that and see if you see anything along there with any of the other Mangustas. But it was that contour line I found fascinating. It travels across here. You see it? You guys seen it, right? Another thing that's interesting about this one that we have is it's the window posts. Notice the window posts themselves. All intact. Okay, the one here, slanted, intact. Gonna spin over, slanted, intact. Intact. Okay, no cuts, no breaks. That's just part of the molding. That's not a cut or a break, it's part of the molding. Okay, wheel wells. Again, the wheel wells, untouched. No cuts, and you can see the nice little angle here. Untouched. Haven't been shaved or cut. Things in gorgeous condition. In excellent condition. And compared to, oh guys, the one car that was like this, that had the little nick in the front, the exact same contour line, all this was all scratched up and scraped. And they were running around $79 to $89. Now again, I know, has it sold, did the auction, but there were some bids that were that high. So there you have that. There were bids that were in the range between 79, 89 already done. And yet they were scratched up. This is just, again, in excellent condition. Another thing that's of interest too with the chassis, if you're interested, the chassis is good. It's all brass gears. U.S. patent number was 3243917 for those that are interested in patent numbers. I think you can almost see it. U.S. patent, and it was the number 10. I can't think of what the name for that is. The number 10 number. All brass gears, though. See the brass gears turning? Look at that. Oh, I'm trying to read comments. Tim, does it run? Tim, does it run? Well, if it doesn't, what do you think of that, Clint? What do you think of that? I know it's a little sideways, upside down, and Robert hates it, but what do you think of that? I like to show the axle turning, like to show the wheels turning. That's running to me, isn't it? I put a little dab of oil right there, right there, right there. You can see that little spot right there. I did take her apart. Yes, I did. I cleaned the brushes. Yes, I did. Oh, okay, mold tab. That's an interesting. You know what? Yes, Rich, that's fascinating. So you're saying that it might not have been as bad, but maybe the mold tab was there. And then, would they have sold it though like that? Brand new with a little nick? Or could it have been the mold tab was on there and people tried to pick it off or fiddle with it, and by doing so it creates that little contour line? But she does spin, doesn't she, Clint? Was that a good spin? Yes, it does run upside down. Okay. Good gosh, Robert you know, one of these days, I just want to see old Mr. Perfecto. I can't get, I'm looking through the camera lens and I can't line this up. Yes, see, it runs. So from now on, all of my cars, all of them run. If I do it upside down, they are right side up will run. But it's just hard to get. I wish these guys would try to do this stuff. Try a live stream, try to do the lighting, try to do the cinematography, try to do the gaffing.
Make their own live stream, see what happens.
Yeah, let them, Robert, do your own live stream, see what happens.
Well, be nice about it.
Yeah, then Robert goes, see, Tim, you can do it. Oh, boy, I can do it, pal. I'm gonna do a Jackie Gleason to you, right to the moon. I checked this out. Wheel wells untouched. Okay, so you're talking 70, 80, but I'm not gonna. Don't be such a wuss. Oh, this is nice. I do like this. Look at the sleek. It's sleek. The famous Mangusta. Mongoose, 1969 to 1972. Some of you guys, do you have this? You know, I should do a survey right now. How many have this in their collection? Or how many have this and run it? Two different questions. Who has it in their collection? And if you do, who runs it? I'll give you 30 seconds because that's, I think, the delay time, right?
What's that?
Oh, my gosh. The producer goes, what's that? He's not even listening to me. That's a producer for you.
What's the runtime? What are you doing?
It's a survey. I'm asking them how many actually have this and then run it. Now, Ted says he has it, but knowing Ted, I'm going to have to ask another question. Do you run it? So Ted has one. Nobody else. I just wonder what they're all doing. Catch the intro. If some of you are just coming on, again, catch the intro. This is Cars and Coffee. This is the auction featurette. I'm Turbo Timbo, the AKA Kolchak of slot car racing. Ryan the Millennial is over there, the producer. I'm not sure what he really produces, but he's over there as the producer. He's supposed to be running the show and producing it, but he's doing other things. We get somebody that gets on and gets off. It's funny how they get on and they get off. Must be boring for some, but this is an auction featurette that we look at the cars, we examine them as if you picked it up. No, it's yellow. It's a yellow car. It's not a white car. I know, I checked that out. It's a yellow car. Yeah, you don't need to ask if I run it. Do you? Ted Coach, you don't really have to ask. Of course he doesn't run it. Oh, brother, but he does have it. All right. That's funny. Ted.
Ted's always a good time.
Yeah, Ted's always a good time, the producer said. Producer just woke up. He's walking around now. In my collection, yes, but
I can't.
don't run that much anymore. Okay, Moronic Pest just said that it's in his collection, but doesn't run it as much anymore. Oh, yeah, I forgot too. The posts themselves are in great shape. Posts are not broken or split. I want to clarify that too for anybody that wanted to know, like Robert. The posts are not split or cracked. This is really a nice. What I found fascinating though was the whole thing, the nick, because I was like, oh shoot, this thing has a nick. That's going to take a little bit of the fat, but every mongoose I saw online had a nick like that, and what was even more fascinating, again, not to take this forever, but that contour line, right? That contour line right there ran across.
Have an intermission in a little bit.
Okay, we're gonna have an intermission in a little bit. Contour
really
line.
Exciting news. I didn't even know about it.
Real exciting news. You didn't even know about it. Can I work right now? Okay, now the producer. All of a sudden, the producer wakes up. I just looked right into his light when he switched it on.
Good.
Cars and Coffee and Whiskey Sour start yet? Oh my gosh! I'm gonna put this one away. Has a 4 rating, but that's a nice looker. Can I get this close? Oh, of course I can't. Of course not. I'm trying to get it a little closer for you guys to see. Are you guys seeing, just another quick survey that nobody's responding to, are you seeing the cars? All right. Do I need to get closer, etc.? Let me know. Okay, here's another one. It's just dying to get out there. Quickly, what kind of car is this? Put a question mark out there too. Another 30-second delay. I gotta wait for these delays. Okay, thanks, Clint. Just wanted to make sure you guys can see them close enough. If I'm getting them close for you, real like as if you're picking them up and examining them. Slot Kafer. What's a slot Kafer? Slot Kafer. Maserati. That's right, Burn. Right, Burn. Page 28 in the Beers catalog. This is a Maserati. Let's bring it in close here for a minute. This is nice. Oh, great. Slot car. Yeah. A little closer on the HO would be nice, though. It's fine, a little closer. All right, I will try to... how can I get it a little closer? I don't want to go blurry. Look at this thing. This thing is... This is the Maserati, 1964 to 1969. Isn't that fascinating? 1964 to 69. That's when the Packards dominated. They dominated. That was my period of watching them, and then I graduated from 69. But this is unique. This is another unique one. It's white. This is what's called a white color. And it has a 4 rating 22 years ago with the rest of the Maseratis. All right? The Maserati is often confused with the James Bond car, the Aston Martin DB4. So don't get this confused for some. That's why when I first looked at it, I went, man, that looks familiar. Where have I seen that before? But I might have been confusing it for the James Bond car, the Aston Martin DB4. But with that said, with that said, let's just look at this one. This is kind of fascinating. What is actually, I'm going to show you right now, is this front bumper here and this front bumper, rear bumper here. They are very delicate, separate chrome bumpers, front and rear. And I mean separate. This comes off. Or am I mixing that up with the... No, I'm mixing that with the... I'm getting mixed up with the Beetle. But these are separate chrome. But the Beetle has I mean, you can literally take it off when you take the screws out. So I'm going to stick with this one. But it has very delicate, separate chrome bumpers, front and rear. What was Kolchaked about this is that many times these are missing. A lot of the cars, the bodies, the front or rear bumpers are missing. And again, you have a unique vehicle here, a unique slot car, that this is all intact. All intact. Look at the side. Even everything here is just gorgeous along here. Am I close enough? You guys getting a good view of this? Now, it looks like the headlights have been tinkered with a little bit with a little black outline paint, because I can see the paint there a little bit, and then over here it's worn away. But still, that doesn't take anything away from the... Yeah, that looks like they tried to paint this or play with it. But it's still in great condition. All intact.
All right, whenever you're ready for the intermission.
Okay, okay, don't rush me, okay? I don't...
I said whenever.
Whenever, oh.
What's rushing about whenever?
Yeah, the producer's pushing me. The producer's pushing me now to go to an intermission.
Rushing about whenever.
He's trying to pull on my arm. He's pulling my arm. This is just when I swing around. Now, another thing here, the glass is glued in place. And I took this apart. I took this off to see what they were talking about. The glass in here is glued at the top. It's just, this thing is gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. And I did check the chassis. The armature pinion gear, the idler gear, and the driven gear, all brass. No plastic, all brass. The armature pinion gear, the idle gear, and the driven gear, all brass. Wheel wells, look at that, untouched. You can tell by that little rim right there. Untouched, not shaved or cut, not shaved or cut. Look at that, just gorgeous. Look at the little rim right there. not shaved, not touched. And what's again, let's go to the next part. Check out the vent window posts. They're very thin, right? Very thin here and here, not broken. Unbroken. Let's go to the other side. Unbroken. 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 That is gorgeous. This is just in great shape. The posts themselves, I checked those out. Post is good in the front. The post is good in the back. This did not have a screw in it. I'm not going to fiddle with it. Okay, not going to fiddle with that, not having a screw. But the post was in good shape. No splits, no cracks, not broken. This thing is in excellent condition. Yes, the Aston Martin was a DB4. Well, maybe a 5. Could be. I can stand corrected. I just, that was the info that I was able to secure. And I also checked the Beers catalog, and it mentioned the 4. Unless I'm losing my eyesight. Let me go to the catalog or the thingamajigger. And in fact, while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to see if I can do something here. Yeah, I want to try that. Yeah. Yep. That's what I wanted to try to do earlier. That thing is, look at that. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Page 28. Yo, bro. Dakota, I haven't seen you in a while. I've missed you. Yeah. Unbelievable.
There we go.
Yeah, it says in the book it's a DB4. Put a screw in it. I'm not going to put a screw in it. I'm not going to touch it, Robert, so go pack sand.
Oh, yeah. You keep that on?
Yeah.
See, right here. I'm going to... There's the white version. Look at that. Isn't that nice? But it also says it's a DB4, and I think I found the DB4 also mentioned. But it may be a DB5. Maybe there's a printer error. You want one in red? Well, okay, I'll spray paint this in red then tonight, and you can pick it up tomorrow in the back parking lot. Oh. Okay, again, it's that time. Okay, Tim, what do you mean it? Oh, it's that time. Oh, brother. You guys kill me.
Yeah, because I started work at 12. Or, yeah, 12.
There she goes. There she goes. Can't get this thing to... I think these blades need to be cleaned. There she goes. Little spindle spinning. Might be needing a little oil. So is that enough, Clint? You want to, how many times do I got to do this? Huh? Come on, guys. You got to help me out. Somebody's got to say stop or go or whatever.
Yeah, no, never mind.
So it's
okay.
Perfect. Thank you, Clint. This thing is,
No problem.
speaking of packing things, letters.
That's why it says clock-in system's good.
Oh, need a little TIC. Yes, it does. Oh, absolutely. All these do. Dry as a bone. This thing is just, man, it's just nice looking. Thanks, Gene. This thing is just nice. Look at that. I could find a screw and put back there, but hey, this is the way I got them. I just love to change those blades out, do a little tender loving care, and thing is nice. Now, hold on to your belts. The price ranges, and it depends on the conditions, obviously, of the car. Depends on the car, but anywhere from the lowest beat up and scratched was $50 in the 50s, I should say. When I say the 50s, I'm like it's 54, 55, 56. No screw for you, Jimmy. The highest average was in good condition compared to this was in the 80s. Okay. Now I think the bids, see these you can check on yourself too. The bids that already had been made were in their 50s, and there was one bid I think that had 80. So that meant if the auction's over, then it was $80. So for some of you that say, well, it hasn't been sold yet, so you don't know how much it cost. Well, if the bid's at 80 and the auction ends, and boom, that's the price. This is really nice though. That's a nice looker. The Maserati. Now Maserati, 1964 to 1969. I think I've covered all of my points. Yes, I did mention the, yeah, I did mention the all the gears are brass. You can see them in there also. I took this apart and looked at it. But this is another nice car. Very nice car. All right, let's put that one away. Let's set that aside. I think I got enough info on that. You guys, was that good enough, guys? Do you need any more info on that? Next, okay. Yeah, come up to the value of your dresser. If you don't replace that screw. Well, you know what then? The value will be, that's the way it is. So, let's get the next one out. This one's another classic, another vintage classic. Remember, people, these are all pre-owned. Okay, they're all pre-owned. Look at that. Oh boy, I didn't clean this one either. I didn't do the olive oil treatment. I'm going to do that before the auction, and I'll do the little olive oil treatment because there's some spots in there, just a little bit of dirt that I want to clean up and make it look nice. You know, showroom. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying? Did you guys like the auction last night? Any comments? How about race night? Did you enjoy race night at the big Wayne City Slot Car Raceway? I think we had some good races. Adam Action was on top of it. Silent Mike was on top of it. Everybody actually was winning. I'm trying to think of who was dominating last night. There was a lot going on. Yeah, Jub, they can be. They can be spendy. Yeah, that's a big... Yeah. Oh, you know, I never thought of that. I was working. Welcome aboard, Jub. We've been doing pretty good. Hope you catch the beginning of the show. Yes, we had some last night. We had some. Okay, Gene, just hold on a minute. Gene, just chill for a second, okay? While I'm trying to explain last night, we had some more technical difficulties, and it seems like people were having outages in other locations too. So I'm not sure what was going on, but we had to do two separate streams. One was for the auction, which was stream 1, and then in the YouTube, if you go into the YouTube, there's a stream 2 for the race night or the auction race night. He needs to clarify that too. It's not just race night, it's auction and race night. So we had so many foul-ups with the first of the auction that we had to restart, and that kind of got things messed up. We're always going to have technical difficulties. I don't know if it's the equipment or whatever, but that's what's happening. You can always tell a class dealership tires and screws are optional. Biden's power grid. Well, I think that's part of it. No bubbles. Okay, Gene, would you just clam up for a second? The bubbles are just it's an intermission at the moment. When Ryan gets back, he has an intermission. He has to announce something. So just chill for a minute. So I'm talking about last night. We had a great night, great auction. The cars went well. We went over again, which we get tired of doing. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's it. I've had it with you guys. Oh, sheesh. There. How's that? Is that better? And so we had a good race night. Commentary was pretty good, play-by-play, but I was exhausted. Racing was awesome. We still need a good camera angle or a closer shot. The lap. There should be a lot of lap with this car. Oh my goodness. I can't. But what else was happening last night too? Had good. Adam Action was doing. Silent Mike was funny. He just talked. He was talking a mile a minute, and on a lot of things that were going on. Let's see what we got here. All right, just checking the time on that. Ryan is going to come back in here because he had a big announcement. He wanted to have an introduction for a second. I was going to take a chance to get some coffee. But this is the. Let's see. We got. How about pop? What's pop mean? Pop. That didn't look any poppier than pop. Set the boot. Let's just go back to normal. Take those out. There we go. We're back, I think, back to normal. Yeah, probably. All right, let's, so anyway, a good night last night. So don't forget, pass this on to your friends. We're people are coming and going on this. This is kind of funny watching it today. Got 16, not a lot of views. Must be the hour. Maybe it's a Friday and it's the hour, and then they come and go. Hopefully this will pick up. The second part was the race night. All right, we don't need to go through the whole 60s music catalog, okay, guys? There was other great music out there besides just that. That's a genre. That was a specific thing, but there was some great jazz. There was some great blues. There's other great music that was really good. You guys are just hitting a bunch of the... No, I'm not going to go into it. All right. Okay, he just came in, said he was going to do the intro, and now he's left again. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Let's get on with it here, and then he'll come in and interrupt right when I get started. Page 43 of the Beers catalog. Page 43 of the Beers catalog. Yeah, Miles Davis, Art Blakey. That was my favorite jazz drummer, was Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. Couldn't get any hotter than that. Okay, and then this is the page 43 in the Beers catalog. Belongs to the Duck Boy, Robert. Okay, we're ready for the intermission.
Yeah,
I've been waiting. They're all screaming for this intermission.
Okay.
Okay.
So I didn't even know this stuff was coming.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me get this up.
I can't hurry up and hold on at the same time.
Gosh. Okay.
So look what just showed up.
Could you just let me get out of the way?
I had no idea this was even a thing. These are the GT40 paintable AFX Race Masters. They just showed up in these giant boxes behind me. I didn't even know what it was. I finally got it open. I just got it added to the website. These just went on sale. They're beautiful cars. So anybody that likes to do their own customization.
Oh my gosh.
Anybody who likes to do customization, anybody who likes to paint their own cars, anybody who likes this kind of stuff, these are beautiful cars.
So when you say paintable, they use their own enamel or acrylic and actually can, or it's airbrush.
You don't have to use a paint. You can use a crayon if you want. That's the best part about them being customizable, I suppose. They shouldn't even be called paintable. They should be called customizable, maybe. Is that what you?
I have no idea. You have to ask them. The lightest, fastest, most realistic production of HO slot cars made.
Yes, they are $39.99, so they are cheaper.
My goodness. Mag G Plus. Blindingly fast, yet nimble, and most importantly, fun to drive.
I don't think it's Mag G. I think it's Mega G.
Mega G.
You just have something on your mind.
Yeah, probably.
We're not ultra MAGA. Let's just say that. We're not terrorists, okay, guys?
Wow. Oh, the new Mega G Plus, it's up to 30% lighter than any other HO chassis. Oh my goodness, and it's also the narrowest and lowest chassis ever made.
No way. Narrowest and lowest?
Yeah, it says lowest center of gravity. Corners better than any other chassis. I did some cold checking. Exclusive FN20 advanced power unit. More power with 33% less energy. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Level 30 ground effect magnets. The car stays glued to the track. I'm going to make my own Young Mobile.
Whoa.
Oh. Then I can really... This is something that you use to take on Atom Action.
Yeah. Because Atom Action, Team SVR, Slot Valley Racing, actually donated one to Atom Action.
You're kidding.
The red one.
Oh, so, that's why he's... Oh, my goodness. Exactly. Well, then I'm going to...
So you get one of these,
and not tell him.
Paint it, get it ready, and then race him and destroy him.
Oh, yes. Maybe I should send this up to Ted, and Ted could airbrush it for me, my colors.
Well, there's an airbrush at the workshop. Let's open it right now, and you can go airbrush it. Take the camera with you. You can go down there.
I don't know slot cars. I don't like slot cars. I don't buy slot cars.
We'll just take the $40 out of your pay. You can have it right now.
And I don't paint slot cars.
Right now.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle it anymore. That's cool though. That is cool.
Ryburn wants the burn mobile to be on that chassis because it's so fast.
Okay, I'm gonna burn.
I don't know how to put it on there, though.
Yes.
Do you need a clip or something?
I think Ted showed me how to do it. Oh, I'm getting it now. That's the MAGA Jeep. Okay, now I think I got the idea. So I gotta get this on the Ryburn.
Boom.
On the burn. I'm sorry, on my burn mobile. Yes, I see what you're saying. Dip it in vinyl. Why would I dip? You need to go.
All right, that was the intermission. Thanks for checking it out. I got to get these on the shelf. I just put them up on the website, so they should be in the new items.
Will they be on sale? Robert, of course, is sleeping. He just woke up. They are on sale, Robert.
They're on sale right now.
Robert I tell you, sometimes Robert concerns me.
Unfortunately, Robert, we just don't accept maple syrup, so you might not be able to afford it.
Exactly. Oh boy, Robert, what am I gonna do with him? This apple thing is just.
Okay, you should not be over there right now. I just said the intermission was over.
Oh,
and then
the
you went
intermission's
back
over.
there.
I was just looking for something, a snack or something.
Okay, now you're like Brian.
I left my apple down at the shed.
Didn't you have lunch?
Well, no. I had I did have a little sandwich. I had a salami and peanut butter on my Ezekiel bread.
You had a full one.
I guess it's called full. 2 pieces of my salami with boy, I look shot. I gotta close this up a little bit.
Let's just say leave that hat on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, what's wrong with my hair? It's flat.
Well, it might be flat now. When you came in earlier today, oh my gosh, I thought the homeless guy came in or something. I was really nervous.
Oh, that's terrible.
I thought I was going to get jumped or something by this homeless guy, but then it turned out to be my uncle, so I was okay. I was a little nervous.
I can't believe you said that. Unbelievable. Oh, let's swing this around and get back to the Beetle now. Oh my God, I can't believe he mentioned. I thought I purposely comb my hair like that. Get this thing back on track. Liverwurst on rye. I missed that. I got to get some liverwurst this weekend. But the salami and peanut butter. You got to try salami and peanut butter. Okay, here we go. This thing's starting to do its.
I didn't mean to come off harsh. You look great now, Tim. It's just earlier. You look great now, like real good.
Yeah, too late. You're already messed up. I didn't know that the hair was that bad. I could combed it. That was.
Not before you came in earlier.
Yeah, that's my new hairstyle.
Well, I guess it fits at your new place. It probably fits in perfect.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get a haircut yet. I'm trying to see how far I can go with it. That's okay. This is there were some good comments. Somebody mentioned this before. Let me go back and see if I can find that comment.
Yeah, find the comment.
20. How much are those, by the way?
$39.99.
I want to paint one of the Ken Miles colors. MAGA 29.99. $39.99. $39.99, guys. It's the Mega G Plus, not the MAGA. Good price. No, it's okay. I don't know what you guys are talking about. The guy German. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Braunschweiger. Yeah, I love Braunschweiger. Ooh, it's not Braunschweiger.
Yet, unfortunately.
Gosh, all you guys are throwing a bunch of names. Somebody said, what page is this on again? Okay, Gene, let me, page 43. Yeah.
Not there yet,
check that out. Page 43, Gene.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got it? Somebody mentioned this as being something with ironically, the Beetle was developed for the Nazis. Yes. Jub mentioned that. Good point to bring up. It's kind of interesting. The engine structure and the body structure. German vehicle, anyway. Okay, so this is the Volkswagen, 1969 to 72. Boy, another sweet year. That's fascinating. Another sweet year. 69 to 72. A lot of things happened. I remember being downtown Philadelphia in 71, 72. Play with a blues band down there. Oh my goodness. I can't go back. I'm not gonna start any stories because Adam will jump in. This is white. It's called a white round, and it has a 4 rating. Where's the SVR when you need them? Good question. I don't worry what happened to them. And we keep losing viewers. Is it just the time, you think, Friday afternoon?
That is a busy time. Think about it, Friday afternoon.
I guess. It's the only thing we could do. It's the only way I can schedule all this.
It's
So
big.
hopefully they're catching this later in the weekend. Somehow you're going to have to promote it for the weekend or somehow promote it. Even after it's done, promote it. The producer just left the building. All right. This was the Aurora's Volkswagen, and the idea was actually, quote, borrowed. Aurora borrowed it from the German slot car company, Faller. Remember that one car we auctioned off from the Faller company? It was a German slot car company in Germany, Faller. And this was, again, Aurora's Volkswagen idea, actually was borrowed from the German slot car company, Faller. Just a couple of clarifications, too, which I wasn't sure of at the beginning, is that when I looked at it, I'm thinking, okay, decals or stickers or whatever they are, this was actually masked sprayed flowers. Okay, so that's what's called masked sprayed flowers. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. There's a little dirt there, and I'm going to get in there.
I got the olive oil.
You got the olive oil. I might just get the olive oil and.
Here, I got it right here.
Okay, not right now.
I'm not.
This is the kind I use.
They're probably shaking in their boots.
Yeah, Robert's passing out right now, and first cold press. It's extra virgin. I got from Monaco. Oh, I like that painting. Look at that little painting there. That's nice. Oh, look at the little slot car over there behind the bill. Over there behind the tree. Oh, there's a little teeny Volkswagen. You see it?
Oh my goodness! And there's a guy with a hat driving a '64 Mustang with the top off.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thanks very much. This is kind of cool painting. Oh boy. I never was a big flower guy either. I won't go into that time period, but I didn't put flowers on things. I just liked them original. A good flower was original. It kind of goofy for me, but some people really, really like them. And these are masked sprayed on flowers. So these aren't put on later or decaled or stickers. That's really nice though. Okay, now this is the one that's fascinating because I'm going to go underneath for a minute. Well, it's in good condition. It's very, very good condition. Many times it's been suggested that some of the bumpers have been missing, but the bumper you can see here is intact. We have the bumpers there, headlights, line. I'm going to swing it around to the back. And the bumpers here. These are nice here. Separate front and rear bumpers. Okay. It's been said, are commonly missing. Flower power, love bug, oh boy. Are commonly missing. These are not missing. Everything's intact. Everything is intact. Even the windshield. I just love the sheen on this. This is in excellent condition too. It looks dirty. I'm going to try to spruce that up a little bit. I didn't get a chance to do that because I was so enamored with the finding out about the bumpers. These bumpers separate. So when I take this screw out, this bumper part is attached to the chassis and to the screw. It separates. It comes out gently, and then you just can put it back in. The same with the front. And I think I can move it just a tad. You can see this. Yeah, look at that. See that little section there? Right? And the posts are in good shape. The front post, I think the front post, let's see, I'm in the front here. Yeah, the front post, got to be extra virgin, excellent. The front post is in great shape. Nothing wrong with the front post. The rear post has a slight crack, just a very slight crack split. Very slight. Just clarification on that. All right. We're not auctioning olive oil bottles, guys. So you don't have to start. Yeah, no, they're starting to put bids in per bottle. But you can see this shifting right here. So when I take that screw out, I can take the bumper off also. The bumper can go off. So I'm assuming either they're broken or they've been missed before, but we have them all on this one. That's what's kind of cool about it. Also, something original with this piece, and because of these two bumpers, originally they have an unusually long chassis screw. They have an unusually long chassis screw, and that's true. If you want me to, I can show it to you. I took this one out, and it's long. This is the original screw that goes to this body. That's what's kind of unique about this also. This original screw here, I can take it out, and it's much longer than the average screw that keeps the body to, or keeps the chassis to the body. Does anybody want to see that screw length? Just out of curiosity. I'm going to wait my 30-second delay to see if I get any kind of response, any kind of action for those that are watching and looking. I didn't get a chance to olive oil this. Doggone it. Now the chassis, it's a fascinating chassis. I just love these chassis I explore. This one is the U.S. patent is a 324. Okay, Gene believes me. All right. The U.S. patent number is 3243917, and then on top of that number is a number 7. Long screws are my favorite. Okay, this is a family stream. These are the solid rivets. You see that here? The solid rivets. There, and there. This is nice, though. Very nice. Okay, some of you are asking, or will be, the pricing on some of this. Again, bids and or this is, I'm finding, could possibly be rare, because there were some other colored versions that were running in the 80s and 90s. But this one could possibly be rare because I wasn't finding a lot of them. In fact, I think I found one when I was cold checking, and it was in the 90s. So this is, I should have cleaned this up, but I was so enamored with the bumpers and then with the windshield. The windshield's gorgeous. And then just separate front and chrome bumpers. And you can see what I'm talking about, right, guys? See how this separates right there? See how that's, I can move that. I kept the screw loose a little bit so I could show them. Oh, okay, Tim spit. Oh, this, you see the section part here? I'm just giving you guys clarity. You guys probably know all this, so I don't know why you just don't tell me. This part here is a part of the bumper. No, I wouldn't use it for a lubricant. I'm not sure about it as for a lubricant because it needs I think you need a petroleum particle in the lubricant to enable it to be to work better. That type of oil is primarily a cooking, eating oil. I am handling with care. Tennis plastic on any T-Jet. Yes, thanks, Moranic. I agree. Moranic P has. I gotta say MP. I'm gonna say MP. Grapeseed oil. Never thought of that. James Reeves, I'm out. What do you mean I'm out? What's that mean? You're not even auctioning. Well, why James he goes, I'm out. I mean, that's when they say when you're not auctioning or you can't bid any higher.
Oh, maybe he's leaving.
Oh, you mean you're leaving? All right. Say I'm leaving. Don't say I'm out. Okay, Garrett Clinton, now he's starting to bid. Oh, brother. Let's see what this... Oh, man, this thing is already... This thing is... Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Even the brushes are spinning. Is that bad? Or just practicing? Clint's just practicing. Look at that. That thing is just cruising. They are crazy. Finally, somebody believes me. Okay, now I'm curious. Anyway, I should clean this up in there. You see that little, doesn't look a little dirty, guys? How do I clean that up or leave it alone? And there's the brushes. I did clean the brush and the armature brush area. CBD oil. And this was spinning a little bit in here and there. I thought, yeah, I did put a little oil in there. Yeah, it does run right. Yeah, Robert. In fact, I want you to sleep on it tonight. I'm not going to do it because I know it does, because I already tested this. And as others have said, they trust me. They agree. So I'm not, in fact, I'm not even going to do it upside. I'm going to do it this way. Yes, it runs perfect. Look at that. Oh, this thing is nice. Oh yeah. This is a nice little, if you're into flowers, you think I clean it all up? Yeah, I'm not, okay, I hear you, Gene. I just, that's me. I go around living rooms and straighten things, okay? So that's just probably me. I think it's something to do with when I paint. I'm always fixing, correcting, changing, or, you know, adjusting. So I think that goes along with picking up. Look at that. I clean that. I'll leave that alone. I'll leave this all alone. I'll leave what's inside alone. I'm going to leave it as is. I was going to scrape the flowers off, but I'll leave the flowers on too. They all have flowers. Everyone, everything I saw, it's because they were painted on. They were masked, sprayed. Isn't that fascinating? Masked, sprayed. Check out the VW brand there. That looks nice. Well, I'm going to get rid of this little dirt. There is a little bit of dirt or something in there. I'm going to clean that off. All right. What do you think, guys? Is that enough? That's just a clever little bug. Clever little bug. I think I covered all my points. It has both bumpers, though. That's what's unique about this one. Both bumpers. So if you're into the Beetle, okay, I don't know why I do these surveys. I ask a question and nobody answers. Maybe they can't type. Maybe they don't know how to type or put,
well, it's weird because they're talking about other stuff.
Exactly. So, yeah, you would think that I would like to know who has one of these.
Yeah.
And Ted, do you have one and do you run it?
They're watching a show with you in it and you're talking to them. You think they'd respond.
No, they're yakking about olive oil. They're yakking about other things that has, you know.
It might be partially your fault because you did bring up the olive oil.
True. I'll accept that, but... Oh. All right,
You're doing great.
I'm gonna be, yeah. We got more thumbs up than we have viewers. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, and we only got 1,400 viewers, and we have over 1,800 thumbs up. That really makes a lot of sense. I don't understand any of this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why do you guys make me do this? We just lost another viewer. We just lost 400 viewers. Now we're down to 1,300 viewers.
Because you insulted them again.
Something's not right. I don't understand this.
They don't want to listen to you anymore.
This is terrible.
They're all
going to work or going to the store or going to dinner or going somewhere. Well, Gene says I'm doing just fine. So this show is dedicated to Gene. I'm just doing this live stream dedicated to Gene and to Clint. I'm going to just dedicate to my buddies Gene and Clint. The rest of them led by you-know-who, RF, up north in Canuck country, can just pack sand. Okay, this one's fascinating. This has got a lot of interesting aspects to it. You can help me out. But it is a disappointment with one part for me. This is on page 39 on the Beers catalog. Gene, that's 39. I'll talk slow. Page 39. It's the Candy Grand Prix Racer. Painted blue, number 3. Now, first and foremost, this is the one thing that bummed me when I saw it, and I started looking at the boxes and parts to see if Brian had any aspects to it. Is that first and foremost, I spot it, anybody can spot it, you'd be blind not to, is the roll bar and the 2 exhaust pipes going out is missing. I would give anything to try to find that roll bar and the 2 pipes coming out. So if you have the book, check page 39. You can see the small roll bar and the 2 pipes. There'll be 2 pipes extended out. Now, having said that, because this is missing, which was a disappointment, the ones online, which were rare to find, this was hard to find to cold check. This was a hard one to cold check. The close-up's a real killer, isn't it, guys? I got the screen close up, so you got to deal with this guy. Nice tie. Is that a lot of them had broken pipes. The pipe and the roll bar, but of the 2, there'd be a lot of broken ones. And one, I noticed when it came out the back end that one had been broken but was re-glued on. There was another pipe that was missing, and the one that was broken off was re-glued. So the pipe and the roll bar have had some problems with the racer. I just wish I could find the part and put it back together, because check out the body, the head's there. The steering wheel, the whole thing is there. This guy is cool looking too. Check out the helmet. That helmet's neat. And then the windshield. Gorgeous windshield. Gorgeous. Posts themselves are in great shape. The posts are in great shape. I checked them out. I took off the chassis. I checked them. They're in great shape. Good condition, or I should say great condition. It's just that roll bar and exhaust pipes kind of did me in. The helmet and windshield, though, are all intact. Another thing I spotted, too, is all of the gears are brass, again, with the chassis. The chassis number, it's a U.S. patent, again, 3243917, with the number 3 above that. For those that are making notations on the U.S. patents. It has a rare color. That's the one thing that was notable, is that it has the rare color blue, but it's also what's called a candy, quote, candy painted. And it was a candy painting for existing T-Jets. And it was to give more appeal to the kids. It's supposed to be a T-Jet. I think it is. It was supposed to give appeal to the kids. But the paint itself had a tendency to wear off from handling. The original painted, or the original candy painted versions. And later they plated them. The later versions were plated ones that were metallized. Oh, really? I'll have to check that out. That'd be cool. That would be cool, MP. Model motoring guy sells the repo chrome for that car. Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. It's on eBay? Okay. That'd be cool to check out. That'd be cool to check out. Now, it's, as it's being said, a candy painted existing T-Jets. Is this the original candy painted color, or is this the later version plated ones that were metallized? That's why my question to you guys. How would I determine? See, here's the inside. You can see a little bit of the spray paint in there. See how that was spray painted? See how that's spray painted in there? And along the seam here. Is this the candy version? Original candy version, where it would rub off a little, or is this the later version plated ones that were metallized? I want to show you the front here. See that area right in here? It's gorgeous coloring. The blue is nice. See how that, now that's gray along there. See that? And that little paint mark right there. So, which is this? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. I just wanted to know a little bit more about this. Ooh, look at that blue. That's my bank pen. That's the candy version too. Oh yeah, look at that, baby. You get a pin that goes with it from the Farmer Merchant State Bank. Look at that. Wow. That is sleek. So anybody can help me out on that? I'd sure like some info on the candy painted version or the metallized version. That's the candy painted type. Are you serious? Because if this is the candy painted type, MP, this is very rare. It's very desirable. So if this is the candy painted type, it's desirable. Very rare and desirable. So we have one. Oh man, if we just had this part here, this would be primo. Now I saw a couple of these online. Couldn't tell if it was the candy painted version or not. And they were running the averaging in the mid 50s or 40s, sorry, in the mid 40s, but they were missing parts. They had broken parts. I think it's more than that, though. I think it should be more than that. I just wish I had that section there. That'd be so cool to have that section. whoever wins the auction should get that section and attach it. Especially now, this is the more desirable, the more rare. And as MP is telling me, this is the candy version, the candy painted version. Wow. Check that out. Man, they just do some good jobs on these. Yeah, I'd taken it off. I even took it off to look inside. Oops, that's right. I gotta do this upside down. I always have to do it upside down for Robert. There she goes. She runs. Needs a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of fixing. But she runs. She spins. See, I'd like to clean this up. I saw an apparatus, some kind of weird apparatus at the race night. It was a handle mechanic thing, a little metal thing spun around. And they would spin around and clean off the blade here and here. I've tried to get an eraser, but she cooks. Oh, my battery's going low on my phone here. Check that out, though. What do you think, guys? I saved that one for last just for fun because of the candy painted version. I thought you might get a kick out of it. Oh, oops, I dropped my phone. Cotton gloves just don't work with stuff. That looks nice, though. That's a nice vehicle. That is a nice vehicle. I gotta watch my time. The producer's starting to break out in a sweat.
Oh my goodness.
We want to go in just an hour and a half. We're trying to stick this to an hour and a half so people have an interest and they want to watch it later. Look at that. This thing is nice. All right. Any other questions on that? All brass gears. I think I mentioned that. All brass gears. In a rare color. It's desirable, and it's the candy now. Now that we know it's the candy version. I can talk about that next Thursday night. So let me bring these over here. I'll do this. Let me fix this up right here, and you guys can take one more last peek-sees. And let me, oh, that looks, look at that group. Wow. Hey, Scott, oh, that is a nice shot of that Lola. Let me see if I can back this up a little bit. Yep. Oh, who's that guy up there? Oh, there's Kolchak in his 64 convertible Chevy. 66, actually it was a 66 for Kolchak. Oh, that's funny. There's my Kolchak notes. And always remember, when I do these, how can we drop to 11? Now it just drops, the number just gets lower and lower. I don't get it.
It's getting to dinner time, so people are starting to get around so they can get ready to take their wives out to dinner.
That's an excuse. You don't take your wife out when you're watching an auction featurette. Or ladies, you don't take your husband out. There's ladies on this that are watching too. Now, two people just jump back on. It's crazy, crazy. But these are the the cars. We have the Lola. Again, we have the Mangusta. We have the Maserati, the Volkswagen Beetle, and that really cool candy Grand Prix racer. These are going to be in good shape for Thursday night. Now remember, it's next Thursday night. We have the auction from 6 to 7, hopefully without any technical difficulties. Remember, we're a raw, budgeted production. We don't have the big backers like some of these pods and live streams have, okay? So we do what we can with what we have and have fun doing it because we have a good fan base. Actually, we have a very elite and cool fan base, and we appreciate everybody's input with these auctions and the auction featurettes. We got 5 this time, and we'll have 5 Thursday night, and then we'll have a big race night from 7 to 8. Any last minute questions does anybody have? I think the Lola will bring in the, oh, Ted, is this a good lineup? This is my favorite lineup. I just, for some reason, I wanted to do this first, dinner tonight with my donkey and spotted mule. And then I thought the Mangusta would be good next, and then the Maserati, the Beetle, and then this was just because I'm missing the part there. I thought, yeah, we'll wrap it up with something that's kind of different. Is the Lola hand painted? No, that's manufactured with the. As far as I know, James. As far as I know, that's not hand painted. This is originally original production, and it's in the book too. You can check the book, the Beers catalog, or the Tyco catalog, which I showed at the beginning of the show. Shows the same thing. Ted, what do you think? Is that lineup good? Even Ted dropped out. I mean, they're all just either they all fell asleep. It's one or the other. And we have concluded this, and this is I'm going to leave it like this. This is how we're going to do it, unless anybody's got an objection. Oh, Cliff had the Lola when he was a kid. Yes, I need a new press pass for Cold Checker. Yes, I do. It's factory. What page on the Beers book? No, it's not. This is not in the Beers book. This is a Tyco Pro, which is in the Tyco book. It's not in the Beers book. Only Tyco is in this book, the Tyco slot car book. We do not sell these. I don't know where you get them, but it's the Tyco, and that's where I get my information from. Some of that, and then I go online. You want me to show you the picture? I thought I already did this morning, guys. I don't know, or earlier at the show. There she is, right there. Okay, right there, right there, right there. It's got the white boot. See in the back? It has the white boot, the white tire. And that's the color there. It's a little lighter now, but I'm not sure why that changed. I don't know if it's the picture they took was bad. Anything else, gentlemen? Ted must have left. He must have left and didn't tell us. And so, but that's the lineup. That's going to be our lineup. I'm going to just get Cold Check out of there. That's a sweet group. We're going to have 5 cars, so we should have plenty of time with the auction and then the race night. Well, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, we are going to conclude. I'm going to sign off. Thank you, James Reeves. Thank you, Clint. All my buddies. Appreciate all your encouragement and just watching our group. If you know anybody that likes slot cars and they want to get some of these classics, these vintage used cars in their collection, have them check us out. Have them check us out. Let's see. I wish AW would bring back some of the old Can-Ams. Oh, bring back some of them. We do have some other Can-Ams coming up. And Ted must have left us because I'm not getting any reaction from him. So we're going to call it. And you guys have been super. And I'll be heading back to Indiana. I think I'm going to have to stay here maybe overnight. I was going to fly out of here, out of the Wayne City Airport tonight. But I think I'm going to just, the pilot.
What am I going to do about the taxi cab?
The limo? We'll just send it back. The pilot's kind of, he just doesn't want to make the trip to get me right now. So I might have to drive back in the morning to Indiana. Back to good old Indiana. It has been fun. Filthy Animal. It's been fun.
But you have so much awesome stuff to do at home, and then you could relax. It could be great.
Yeah, oh yeah. I got a lot. Anything you want to add to as we conclude and say goodbye? Is there anything? Because I just want to make sure Ryan's covered all of our tracks. He's going to show something. This is going to get exciting. Okay, I gotta swing this around. This is gonna be cool.
I was just opening these up. These just came in too.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I had to do like 4 jobs while I was producing.
Wait, no, you did 4 jobs. Not while you were producing. You just did 4 jobs.
See,
I did the producing. I did the producing.
So these just came in. These are catch fences.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So they're kind of like the ones that Brian did. These just got in. You got to go to the website to check the price. I don't know off the top of my head. I just got them. I did just put them up, but I didn't look at the price.
Ryan just James said he says thank you. Received my order, Ryan. Thanks for the jiffy service.
Anything for you, you know that.
Yeah, just send me the cigars. Send him the thank yous.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get cigars.
Just
I don't
kidding.
get-
You know. James Robert says James. Oh, that's talking to James. All right.
I never get coffee. I never got that coffee.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a bag before I leave. I'm gonna leave it down there at the shed. Make sure you grab it on your way out.
Now I gotta go get it. It's always
Oh my
something with
gosh,
you.
I give up.
Always something with you. Oh, these are even better. These are even better. Oh my goodness.
Oh, those are cool.
Oh, these are smaller. I like the other ones better.
Oh wow. Those are the guards, right?
Yeah. Boy, those are awesome.
You know, it's funny with guards on tracks with 18-wheelers. It seems like the 18-wheeler,
Just kind of hit or something.
yeah, they hit them or snag them or.
Why does this seem so close?
I know, I because it's close. I pushed it back. Yeah.
All right, so pick your guys' up. They're on the website. Order them. Get them now. We'll get them shipped out Monday.
That's right.
I'll be working tomorrow. But Saturdays from 12 to 2 are slammed. I mean, it's just crazy. It gets pretty...
Well, Silent Mike's going to stop by and say hi.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be
Don't
awesome.
forget, pick this up. You got to get this. It's only $19.99.
What? That's it?
ProTinkerToys.com. On Amazon, used, it's
What?
$81.
$81, and we have a brand new.
We got the brand new ones.
What?
I love this book. If anything that got me into slot cars, as far as the history and the interest and the artistic aspect, was this, the Greenberg's Auto slot car, Aurora slot car.
All right, you guys
All right.
have a nice night.
See you later, gang.